news! Oh, what's that? Meet my help! Meet your newest ally to your party!
Hey.
What new? Oh, him. Hi, Sky. This is your new ally, the fighter. Your fighter just joined the party, by the way, Jace.
Good.
Well, they're going to need him. But hey, they took up my old friend the Bugbear. You do realize that if our friend in the mine realizes that it's you who's coming for the first fragment, he probably won't fight you. I know, but he may not recognize me. He's been in that mine for a long time. I casted the spell to turn him into the Beholder long ago. He may not even remember me anymore. Did the Bugbear? Did the Werebear?
Sorry.
Never got a chance.
Father knew.
The party had killed him before I got to him. Do you need me to go to the temple and bury his body? No, the cloaker will take care of that. What about the cloaker you used to wear? Didn't see him. But I sensed that my party encountered him. Did they survive? No, not really. That does not surprise me. Thankfully, your party hopefully will be ready for the next great adventure. I hope, if they don't decide to ignore me. I just have to give the fighter a warning. Did she figure out you were already a vampire? I doubt it. Wait, he's a vampire? Yes, I'm a vampire. Get over it. And if you tell any of the other members of the party that, I will kill you myself. My word is my bond. I will not tell them a word. Good. Welcome to the party. By this point, your equipment has been repaired. What kind of weapon did you want to buy?
And guys, right? As
yeah.
well.
Except he now looks a little bit better. He's made of gold.
How much does that cost me?
All of your P.
All of my...
The PP one.
Platinum pieces.
Alright.
You basically became broke on that one. Basically, you've gotten your equipment repaired, and whatever got broken was replaced. You got your 4 javelins back.
Can I replace the lost potions?
You can, but you'll have to buy them. Again.
And I get my scimitar back, too?
Well, since you said you left it behind, you just bought a new one.
Okay. How much
The
do
only
they
thing
cost?
I have to buy are a couple potions, a bag of ball bearings, an oil flask, and maybe another bundle of arrows.
Does anybody know how much a scimitar costs?
I can look it up.
Go ahead and look it up.
Let's see here.
Real quick. Needless to say, you're
How
about to be a new member.
many potions? Let's see.
It was 50 gold pieces for a potion.
50 gold pieces. Fantastic. I'm out of platinum.
Okay, 25 gold pieces for a scimitar.
25?
You should have enough. You got at least some money.
238.
Yeah, you can get a scimitar with no trouble. Basically, you got your scimitar back.
Wait. I gotta do some math here. Ow.
The cleric also took the time to get his hammer back.
So I'm at 213.
Huh, here's a crowbar. I know that.
I'm going to...
He also did 10 potions.
I'm going to minus 100 and get me 2 extra potions.
That's good.
Yeah, and I gotta replace the ones I had to use.
Alright,
So
it's
that'll put me at 187.
50 gold pieces for 1 potion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go... I'm gonna spend all 200 gold pieces to buy 4 more potions.
Okay.
I'm going to visit the tavern real quick. Then I'm going to walk up to the bar maiden that I was ever so rude to before. Then I, not so elegantly, apologized to her.
Okay. since I'm already at that bar, I'm going to watch this and enjoy it. By the way, the dwarf's next to me watching this too, along with his fighter.
Hello.
Oh, it's you.
I
Are you alright? You look like you're having a seizure or something.
am sorry.
And the bartender, or in this case, mermaid, faints. She is so shocked that you apologize, she faints.
I'm like,
The wizard goes, wow, he really knows how to floor a woman.
as I hop over the counter, I tend to her and make sure she's okay.
I'm looking at this going, calmly, Rensenthal, calmly, don't get any ideas.
And then I put enough in the tailor for a drink, -1 copper piece.
Yeah. And you obviously walk up to me.
Yep.
Barbarian, have you returned to the bar as well? After
Well,
seeing
I got
the
my
base-
scimitar, my 4 javelins back, and I bought some potions. So yeah, I guess I returned to the bar.
After witnessing me basically play Russian, basically a ragdoll show on the fighter, do you have any concerns over the wizard?
Oh, definitely.
Well, that's good. At least he had some. Mr. Rogue, have you returned to the bar yet?
After getting my supplies, some potions, another thing of arrows, ball bearings, oil, I did.
Blah, blah, blah.
Your supplies, yes.
The cleric walks up to you guys and goes, "Hi, I got my hammer back. Sorry about hitting you with it."
I got my scimitar back.
Oh, good. Oh, here's our fighter. Did you get your... Oh, never mind. I see the robot.
And I'm like,
What happened to the barmaid? She looks like she had a heart attack.
I'm like,
Oh, the fighter apologized.
You're kidding. What planet are you from, fighter?
and I'm like, shut up.
You all basically walk back up to the table where the wizard's standing, except now there are 2 more people with him. A dwarf. Hi, I am Darko of the clan Movokal. I am a mighty barbarian wizard. Everyone looks at the dwarf going, what the hell does that mean? It means I like throwing basically my axes and everything at everybody. And sometimes I can enhance them. Of course, after I do, I get a little mad and start throwing magical weapons all over the place.
Oh dear.
Needless to say, my friend is my information broker. And this is our newest ally. What was your name of your fighter?
Venice.
This is Venice, the fighter who is going to be joining you on your next adventure.
Can I say I picked up a weapon or 2 before I came back to the tavern?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to look for that while you're...
Well, it's almost time for us to leave. That's why I'm trying to get this part done.
Alright, do what you need to while I do this.
The fighter goes... He basically walks up and says, I am the great fighter... What was his name again?
Venice.
Venice. I heard you almost got yourselves killed the first time you went into the monastery.
At that time, being a little embarrassed about the defeat with the cloaker, he kind of pulled his hood a little over his face to hide the shame.
Ah, I heard about that. I gather this is the rogue who was so stupid he picked up the cloaker and tried to fold it up.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
As I start chuckling.
As the fighter goes, don't feel bad. The first time I was in an adventure, I had my own accident. I opened a chest that had teeth.
Ooh, a mimic.
Yes. The wizard
I
goes,
love those.
for your next adventure, we must travel to this dwarf's mind. The mind of the hero.
Huh.
The dwarf looks at him and goes, what do you mean the mind of the hero? Legend says that the mighty hero who made the sword took one piece of it and rammed it into the mountain that you have a mind in. That's not what I heard. I heard the damn idiot came to our place with this hero casted some weird spell and turned him into a beholder. We're not allowed to go into the 4th level of the mine because of that damn thing.
At that time, as I said, I think I heard about beholders before, but I don't know anything about them.
Think a big giant head with no body, with big teeth, several smaller eyes sticking out of its body, and one big eye in the center.
Sounds interesting.
They
Yes.
also like to make you go splat.
That too, but I was going to try and save him that headache. Needless to say, we must travel there and retrieve the first piece of the sword. We have the scabbard now, but we must retrieve the other 3 pieces in order to reforge the sword. That might be a little more difficult with the forge part. Why? I lost the blacksmith. What? As he picks up the dwarf by his beard and lifts him off the floor. What do you mean you lost the damn blacksmith? It wasn't my fault. Some weird woman in black took him.
You know it's not right to lift someone by their facial hair.
Yeah, that hurts.
As the
man.
wizard hits the rogue in the head and says, "You're just lucky I don't turn you into a toad right now. I'm just angry enough."
As I'm
He
loving
drops the
every
barbar-
minute of this.
After you getting thrown to the ground and almost killed, I can see why. He drops the dwarf and says, "We'll go to the mine and get the permit. You find out where that damn succubus took the blacksmith." Succubus? What succubus? The one who took him, the woman in the black dress. It wasn't her. She didn't have any black wings. She took him and then turned into a dragon. It was the other one? I guess. I don't know what a woman who turns into a black dragon would want with him. Yes, you can definitely tell this wizard has issues with women badly. What has she brought to the mine to hold it? Well, let me think. I remember seeing some pretty nasty things in there. Let's see here. Not him. That's the 3rd level boss. Dire Wolf. Oh, whoops. That's on the way to mine. Sorry. Come on, turn. Nope, not that one. Definitely not that thing. Well, she brought Dark Elves. Does that count? Drow. She brought drows. How many? 300, 400, give or take. What else? Half a dozen cages holding what look like spiders. This really big cage holding something very big and ugly. Several goblins and their bosses. And several weird-looking gnolls. Including one very ugly-looking gnoll. In other words, besides the monster that's supposed to guard the fragment, she brought everything to the kitchen sink to the mine. She's imprisoned my people. You must free them! I'm going to free them after I get the sword fragment. After all, I'm not planning on leaving anything behind after I get done. That's breathing. Except for your brothers. Oh, thank you, oh great friend Sinful. You are a great and powerful wizard. It's too bad you're not the other guy. What other guy? The hero, the great warrior who had the sword. He could have slaughtered those stupid drow like they were nothing. The wizard looks at the dwarf and says, "Thank you for not revealing my name." Oh, right, sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. You hear him whisper something weirdly to the dwarf, and the dwarf looks like he almost let something out of the bag. You didn't hear what he said. But you can tell something's going on completely. He says, "In the morning, we shall travel, unfortunately, to the mine. Unfortunately, it's a good week travel. By foot. Or in other words, it takes 7 days to get there."
Yes. Okay.
So that means we're probably going to have to carry more rations.
Most probably. But, before you go, there's one last thing I must give you. As he reaches into what appears to be a massive black hole bag, he pulls out about 5 or 6 more bags of smaller bags, and throws each one at you. Catch! You're all holding now 20 more coins of every currency in the game.
Alright.
More writing.
Sorry. You'll let me finish first, and then said something, and then put it away.
Okay.
20, right?
Yes, 20 of all the currency.
Alright, that's...
Whatever you've got, add 20 to it. And yes, I'm a very rich wizard. I'm very good at making my money, but then again, like I said, I've lived a while.
40...
You don't know how long,
70
because
plus
certain real.
20... 8, 9...
Congratulations, you all survived the monastery. The only reason you didn't encounter anything else, however, was because I kept rolling bad rolls on the d20. Otherwise, you probably would have encountered one of the 6 creatures, including Cloaker. By the way, just so you know, after we left, the succubus went back and grabbed the Cloaker and has now moved it to the mind.
Oh, great.
Oh,
The
boy.
Cloaker's
So the Cloaker could still, they still encounter the Cloaker.
That's gonna be
That's
fun.
going to be a reoccurring pain in the ass, isn't it?
Actually, it's also my cloak that I originally wore when I was the hero.
Fantastic.
By the way, that's out of character knowledge you can't use.
Alright.
Needless to say, what do you think of my mystery?
Not bad.
Pretty deep.
Yeah,
Quite
because,
strong attachment to what's going on in this world.
well, yeah, because something's definitely going on, because obviously I know the succubus.
Imagine when our viewers find out about this.
Guess what? I had sex with a red dragon! Along with a black dragon, a succubus, a snake woman, and also a vampire.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, so it's about time that we sell things. Next D&D session will be 2 weeks from now.
Instead of 1.
What happened to the paperclip?
I lost it. I know.
Oh,
I
wait a
did.
minute, paperclip? Here.
Okay.
That worked. Needless to say, the wizard obviously is not what you think he is. Any who may have thought he was human, obviously that's out of the window.
I never once thought you were human, by the way.
Well, thank God, because I think it's pretty
I knew
obvious
there-
I'm not human now, since I just flipped a fighter like it was nothing.
I have fought many strange creatures in my life.
Well, think about this. You went from basically standing with a pipe, you came like this, I caught it like this, which by the way means my wrist was like this. And within 10 milliseconds, I basically went, and then basically put my sword next to your head.
Alright, 2 weeks will be December 6th.
It works.
December 6th?
Yep,
That's what she said.
that'll be 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
And determining what my schedule is by then. Be interesting.
But before we sign off, this is Jason the Rogue.
Kenny the
Will-
Barbarian.
William the
fighter.
female fighter
And also Gaius the robot.
can't
Geist.
be complete without the team.
Cleric, wizard, and DnD and DM master Jesse Wackles. The old wizard who's kicking your guys' ass like no tomorrow.
So we're signing off. Have a good evening and see you on the 6th.
Bye-bye.
Ew.